Hi, this is Stuart Talley. I'm the partner here responsible for the defective hip litigation. The reason I'm doing this video today is to provide answers to a question that are often asked. Many people call us and ask us whether they have to have a lawyer in order to settle their hip case. And the answer to that is technically you don't need a lawyer, but I highly encourage you to have one. And there's a couple reasons for that. The first is many times the hip manufacturers will not settle a case unless you've actually filed a case. You have to have a lawsuit on file to settle your case. If you call up the hip manufacturer and say, hey, I have one of these recalled hips, or I have a defective hip, it's unlikely that they will negotiate with you directly. Without a case on file, there really is no you really have no leverage against them. And the longer you wait to file a case, the more likely it is you will blow the statute of limitations and be barred from having a case. The other thing to consider is that in some of these hip settlements, especially the DePuy ASR settlement, mechanisms have been put into the settlement agreement to encourage people to hire lawyers. And there's an important reason for that. Many times these settlements and the way they're processed, when you have 6,000 cases that have to be settled, it's an extremely complex process to submit all the paperwork to a settlement administrator so that there's no fraud, so that everything's verified. And this process can be very complex. And so the defendants and the settlement administrators really want people with cases to have lawyers to help them process this paperwork. If you had thousands of people without lawyers all trying to fill out all the paperwork, submit the forms online, submit all the medical records the way the claims administrator wants, it could be mass chaos. So they want lawyers involved. So in some of these cases, the way these settlements have been structured is that you actually receive less if you don't have a lawyer. So an example is the DePuy ASR settlement. Under that settlement, most people get $250,000. But if you do not have a lawyer, your settlement will be reduced by 35%, and you'll get less. So you can participate in that settlement on your own without a lawyer, but it's set up in a way so that there's really no reason to do that. It makes much more sense to hire a lawyer, even if you have to pay 35% in fees. You're actually not paying anything more than you would receive otherwise. So I encourage everybody to hire a lawyer just for the pure economics of it. But also, if you have a lawyer, you can be assured that your claim will be processed properly, that you will get the most that you can potentially get under a settlement, and that if there's any type of issues that come up, they're handled appropriately, and everything is taken care of. And the most important thing is that you don't have to do it as the client. So if you have a defective hip, if you're concerned about settlement or how you would settle your case, give us a call. We've settled hundreds of hip cases. We're very familiar with the way these cases work, and we can help you process any kind of settlement that you need done, hopefully if there is a settlement on your case. You can reach us at the phone number on the screen, or you can visit our website and fill out one of our online forms.